outside pin. Selena Laban from Slovenia is in for the pin. It's been a 4-player battle at that position, the outside position, but to be scrambling with your lineup against a team like Penn State, boy, is that a challenge.
Yeah, he's got courage and he's got confidence in those players. So.
Again, we'll get to that in a moment. Logan Bell starting us off with first serve. There's Stark on display. It's tight, dug out right away with the coverage. Emmy Selman enters the court and dug out by Bell. Dalton swings it back to the opposite position. Perfect pass. Izzy Stark takes advantage out of the back row. Loading up was Kennedy Martin. Dug out by Kansas. Zelenovic throws it down. We'll see. And Mendelson loading up on the pin, on the slide, to no avail off the hands.
Well, that was a really nice set by Katie Dalton right there. Too bad she hit it, it was out, but really nice, had her one on.
Emmy Selman covers it, but we're out of position here, and still, as he Stark with the serve there, and out of position for Kansas.
Another great block. So what's happening, Michelle, right now?
The serve there for Penn State, and number 10 loading up. Patak had a nice outing against Vanderbilt. Again, Patak loads up, throws in the tip, and
Coach Ulmer told him to serve aggressive, and you're quite ready. So she gets paid to hit balls.
Not clean it up, and especially with the position that Kansas was in, couldn't take advantage. Yeah. Patak back to serve, and that a wild pass from Selman. Back in transition they go. Penn State throws it to the middle. Jordan Hop couldn't put it down, and how about another play? We appreciate the technological advancements, and my goodness, out of system again.
Because she's attacking the ball, and she's being aggressive, what he wants, and the team is going to feed off that because the setter is the leader out there.
He being Ulmer thrilled with his one way or another when you're dabbling with two starting setters. There's a look at Kristen Klein. What Kansas is doing defensively, or if it's self-inflicted wounds on the side of Penn State. We'll discuss it in a moment. Martin throws one into the net. Just
ignite that side.
Nice pass there from Emmy Selman.
That's it. So you got to be strategic on when you want to use it, because you only get one opportunity, and then you've got the other two.
Into the lineup for Penn State, Addie Lyon. Katie did tell us she would come in as a serving specialist. Starts with the pass. We'll keep an eye on it. Nice serve again from Lyons.
Here we go.
Kansas gets right out of it.
Yeah.
Transfer from Oregon State. See competitor in the back row. Kennedy Martin loads up.
They just need to get a little run here.
Yeah.
That's why I say Kansas has got a side out.
Throws it on a dime. Does Kansas again in the pass battle, and look what that does for your team.
Yeah. Again here.
Disconnect there for Penn State. Dalton throws it back on the slide, and collision course. Ouch. It seems to be okay.
So because she's serving, she ran a slide one-legged behind the setter, so they both thought they were getting set. So again, this is a new team, and they've got to work those things out.
Z Stark, smooth as glass, and that ball's to the corner. Grimes is there. Out of system, though. Martin swings her way out of it. How about the dig from White? Back to the middle. Martin goes line this two-time All-American.
It's a really nice swing right here. Yep. System like that.
Penn State moving out of the negatives now, and hit percentage just below 100. Just wide for native out of Burtonsville, Maryland.
Yeah, so it's a three-point run right now, so Kansas has got to hold tough here.
Jump float Logan Bell, what a passer she is in the back row.
Foreign athletes want to come to the U.S., and that was an international shot by her. That was a tool of the block, out of bounds, and like we always say, over there. You hit it over there, it's just the ball's going to the fans. So it's a great way to get a kill.
It's been a story of unforced errors the last 6 or so points. Kansas has 4 service errors to start. Ulmer's okay with that, though. What a play.
There, but they're not paying attention to her. We would start
sending a blocker.
Probably put a block in front of her, or tell our back row, you guys got to get in there a little bit.
Hop digs it out. Oh, Izzy Stark. Leon in set number 1. To the back row goes Dalton. Dug out by Izzy Stark. She's now out of the picture, so Grimes throws it high to the back row. Kennedy Martin, a good option there, but Dalton be able to run it back at some point. Izzy Stark, when she got her kill ahead of the commercial break, she had a little lengthy stare, as you noticed.
Yeah, she was setting.
Jordan Hop just throws one away, and in comes Ryan Swanson, the senior attacker from McPherson.
Wow, that's high-level volleyball right there.
And right off the block, Zelenovic throws it back to the baseline, and Emmy Selman.
So it's really, really important to side out every chance you can get, and if you get a chance to score.
Tip in the middle.
Yep.
Stark gets a hand on it.
I was going to say that we're probably going to set Zelenovic. Oh, no.
Level college volleyball is being played right now. It's a 2-point swing here for Kansas.
Yeah.
A couple less of those. Bringing you the action here from Sioux Falls. What a serve.
Here comes, she goes long distance. Oh.
What a setup, though, by Lyon. I like it.
And but again, they're a new team. They're figuring this out. They got a new lineup, but they should have a lot of confidence going in this game.
Eva Felduto will start us off here in set number 2. Defensive star of the future for Penn State. Dalton right back to the pin. Iona gets involved. And back out to...
Setters will repeat hitters.
Yeah.
Most setters go, you didn't kill it, so I'm going to somebody else. Went right back to her, and she got a kill.
Also jukes out the blockers when the setters do it at the right moments, too. A touch off the block for win over Nebraska in the semifinals last year and came up clutch. And that's what it took to earn her starting position here at the middle blocking role. Wow, how about Maggie Mendelson at 6'5", joining the mix. The detailed moments, to your point, in the red zone. That's the next step for a team like Kansas, who's still trying to figure out their identity in the starting lineup pieces as well.
They're doing what Coach Ulmer asks. Hey, can you guys be aggressive tonight? They're taking risks.
Martin. Back to Patak. It's dug out by Penn State. Izzy Stark throws it to the pin. What a set from the...
With the tempo and keep that hitter in rhythm, and the farther you come off the net, it's a longer distance between the setter and hitter.
Location, location, location in real estate and in college volleyball. A big swing there for Swanson. It dug out in desperation by Penn State. Okay, we're still alive. Dalton back to the slide, and it's Mendelson that tries to bury it again. Swanson throws some off speed, and that's what gets the job done.
Yeah. Oh, set Mendel.
Set Mendelson. What would you suggest, Martin?
I think Stark's going to set Martin. Let's see. Set Mendel.
Set Mendelson instead, and that is why Izzy Stark is one of the best in the game. Yeah, the best setters can see the block out of the corner of their eye and make a last-minute adjustment. And Zelenovic is dug out by Grimes, and nobody's helping her team win it all. So that's going to change the game in the future of American college volleyball. A stingy brick wall, another one. And that one is wide. Penn State all out of sorts. Throws it back to Zelenovic. She's dug out by Emmy Selman. Out to the pin, Juravicius. A really highly touted recruit, potential All-American one day, rising star.
They just didn't get their hands quite over the net, so it went on their side. Even though everybody thinks, they just blocked the ball.
Yeah.
It's tough. And that's the fine line of blocking. It's the hardest skill, I think, in volleyball is blocking.
Click off the block. Dug out by Logan Bell. Ooh,
great
what
shot.
A swing. Stark sets it from her knees, and Selman throws it down the line. Logan Bell keeps it alive. Kansas still alive on life support. Stark throws it back to the slide.
Yes.
Jordan Hunt sends it wide. And
they had every reason to lose that rally, and Katie's going to call a timeout. Coach Katie's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, that's a great point. They had 4 early in set number 1. And again, Penn State just all over the place. Kennedy Martin, Brad.
Point Kansas.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's point Kansas.
Correct. It is going to be called a bit wide.
Wow. That's a big swing by Martin there, but she had a lot of traffic, and it was hard to get to the ball. But 6 inches.
Ever so aggressive Katie Dalton gets in the mix. Selman trying to take advantage of a shorter block.
Again, it's the connection there between Dalton and Patak that is not in sync like it could be. You want to beat us, you're going to have to raise your level.
That's a great point. Our own hands, but a better read there for Penn State. Made it look easy. Selman way too tight on that set. Bails out of system, set out. And then it's the silky smooth set with those built-in technical timeouts at 10 and 20. Experiment here. There it is. Patak finding that chemistry at the perfect moment, right? Jillian Grimes, big deep float serve. Dalton with a perfect set. Grimes digs it out. Emmy Selman sends a free ball over. Kansas welcomes the chance. Ryan Swanson. Penn State wins the joust. Dalton out to the pin. What a swing. Now tie set situation. Tracked down by the libero, Ryan White. No, that's not the one for Bell. Digs it out. Back to Zelenovic. Oh no, blocked again. Roof from Penn State.
You're not going to be Penn State tipping them.
You're right. Set point here for Penn State, and they throw it away. Other side for Kansas.
This is what makes Penn State so tough. They're in a rotation with two hitters because the setter's front row, but you got Martin back there somewhere.
It's basically having another front row attacker, but oh my, Kansas reads it. They say, she's in the back row, but we know exactly where it's going. Time here for Kansas, looking to go up set point. Big dig for Grimes. Selman.
Okay.
Here goes Dalton, back to the pin on the slide attack.
Attack.
Reese Patak buries it when her team needs it the most, 26-24. Marshmallows over at the service line either.
Right, you got to go for it. The trouble with that is it's in the net. If we're going to go be aggressive, let's go after a passer. If we miss it long.
And another.
Oh, what an up by Selman.
Yeah, she's come out.
Yep. She's making a statement in this game right here, starting out.
Yes, she is, and so is Laban, unafraid at the pin. Selman, gets the hands that she wanted and count it for a kill and a tool for the crafty player.
Yeah.
A lot of movement on the net from that one. There's Laban again, mixing up her swings, throwing in some off speed, then goes full speed ahead. Yeah, to your point.
And a lot of them don't play other sports.
Specialized, you can tell with the swings and the versatility of those players. How about that block? Pleasantly, not surprised, but just confirmed, validated how good Reese has been for this team. That's a touch. Seems to be okay, but we'll monitor that mobility. Oh,
she's okay.
Yeah,
she's okay.
She's good.
She landed hard there and came right back. And
Ravicious doesn't shy away.
Just think, you're 45 feet away from a car coming at 45 miles an hour, and you got to get out of the way of it.
That's a really good analogy.
Yeah. That's why passing is so hard.
As a former little myself, I appreciate that valid judgment calls you have to make. They're floating up, down, left, right, center.
Yeah, I always encourage people that win the sideline or on TV as much, but
eye level, you can. Yeah. And there is another beautiful swing.
She has. But Selman's already been blocked 3 times in this game.
Yeah, she has, so we'll see if that weighs on her confidence. And that one falls. Kansas remains alive and jousts at the net. And wow.
She got it.
Laban goes high hands. It was her only option, and she gets out the door again.
Great shot.
Laban gets her 11th kill there.
But it also takes a great set for her to do that.
It's a great point. Keep an eye on the location there. Speaking of great sets, it seems to be the winner.
Yeah, that tip. One, it's always scary when you see players crashing in there. You're always worried somebody's going to...
Rendered it, and now a 5-point gap here they're looking to protect. Kennedy Martin trying to put the... And Swanson again goes down the line. Juravicious comes up clutch. And John, you've coached several national championship winning teams. Is there a hangover effect?
You have this expectation, and you think you're going to win every match, and they got nothing to lose. I mean, this is a Final Four for Kansas and his team. I mean, this is a no-lose for Kansas volleyball and Coach Elmer in this year.
We'd be remiss to not mention the legacy that Russ Rose left behind at Penn State as well, leaving the reins with.
Yeah, it's been epic battles. But Michelle, Kansas is hitting 6-11 in this set.
Whew. To the middle attack, and this is disastrous for Penn State. Out of the break, out of the technical timeout. Reminder, we're experimenting with some...
Look for Martin to start getting the ball more. And I would set Maggie Mangelson every chance I could get.
Okay. Trying to open up those pins. Dalton reverses the flow. Zelenovic. This group compared to what we saw against Vanderbilt this weekend. And a jout two-hander. And there is Jordan Hopp off the slide. Still couldn't produce. Out to the pin. Oh my, wow. LeBon. Of her powers offensively, yet the block surely a powerful asset there too. And now,
okay. Look at that. That's
from the 10-foot line.
Yeah.
Dishes it in. That's a confident set right there.
Yeah.
Kill. Penn State keeps it alive. Back out to the pin. Vicious is housed. Kansas is prepared. In transition again, deep. Wow, sheer survival. Back in system for Kansas. Focus on those barometers. And Kennedy Martin out of the back row gets...
Where are you out?
Nice heavy serve to the seam, but well handled by Devers from Kansas. Nice trap there by the libero the other way. Tick to the middle, Grimes is on it. Back out to the pin, Emmy Selman tries to throw it down, White is on it. Big set to the pin, Swanson takes a rip. Out of system, but Stark puts it in a perfect spot. Selman is dug out by Kansas.
Wow.
And
so she's gotten 2 kills coming down the middle. We'll see if that continues. Down the middle, she can see the setter and the setter can see her. When she's on the right side, the set's coming over the setter's head. The setter.
Z Stark back to serve, a heavy float serve handled by Kansas. Off the block, again, closing the gap, looking to take control, which they have been in the first 3 sets. Logan Bell, the young, soon-to-be superstar for this Kansas team. And
but
not your favorite.
It's tough to do. It's tough, especially if you get a really good server. And the serving has gotten so much better. I mean, it gets so tough in college volleyball.
Yeah, you mentioned 42 MPH earlier.
Yeah.
Kennedy Martin throwing one down. Logan Bell, stingy on the deep. 2-point hole to climb out of. And Vicious is housed once again. Kansas all over the blocking ring. Now their center is out of the shot. She's back. Dalton back in the block. And Emmy Selman takes advantage of a late blocking.
Where before she just got stuffed straight down. So really good adjustment by her.
What a serve for Penn State. They call her Juice. Shot falls. Point continuing here in the 4th set. Penn State sends it. Reese Patak back to serve for Kansas. Again, we reset you with Matt Ulmer taking over the reins here at Kansas. Wanted an opportunity to be closer to the middle of the country with recruiting nowadays and the transfer portal and all the nuances, as you know so well. John Cook goes into the coaching situation.
Yeah.
Central location is key. Katie Dalton throws it out to the pin. It's dug up, but couldn't be followed up. Exactly.
So even if they dig it, they don't have anybody set. They can't, at least can't set her.
Taking away a big option there. Jordan Hopp getting to work, and Ryan White tries to pick a corner. It's tracked down. Wow. Emmy Selman is buried again.
Maggie in front. Yep, there we go.
A little bit off with the timing, though. Kansas back to work. Zelenovic gets a taste of her own medicine. Finally,
that was the only way guys could play would be with the girls' teams.
Yeah.
And then he ended up marrying Erica Hibben, who was on the Texas National Championship.
He was destined to win a national title this year. Thanks for sharing that one. Kennedy Martin lighting up the scene, but Kansas stingy on defense. Penn State back to work out in front. Mendelson just throws one to the middle. Ryan White gobbles it up. Swanson again. Oh, my. And a little off speed will do the trick. Selman back to serve. Jump float, takes a dive on Ryan White. Out of position.
4 errors. She's killing the ball. She's doing it in a lot of ways. And then here she is, just gets a 2 for 1. They win this match.
Ooh, and Mendelson comes in big. That's Devers for Kansas. Free ball. Tough spot, Grimes handles it. To the middle, and Hopp blows it away. Waiting for their match lives here. Nice serve by Stark, exploits a seam. But LeBon, again, is there any... Penn State in a scramble defensively. Okay, Jordan Hopp needed to get a kill, needed to get something going. She needs to Stark had not... Dime of a pass there from Kansas, which sets up your ability to run the slide.
Yeah. Attack again. Yeah, she's clutch.
She is at
Great
the service line, too.
Got it to Selman.
And Selman's been tight on the pin. They're reading her like a book right now. And the Penn State block unsettled. Go to Selman again. What a swing for the sophomore. And Ryan Swanson takes a dive into the crowd. Of the poor guy sitting courtside. Take another look. Just out of reach for Swanson. Look out.
Great effort right there. So the fans might say, well, why did they call that?
Yeah.
You can't go past the pole on the other side. So that's why they call it. It's a safety thing.
Yeah, great. Pass handled by Kansas. Wow. Nice sprawl out D from Stark. Kennedy Martin tries to bury it. Denied. Ooh, Swanson, who's been so good the rest of the match through.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden there's expectations we can win this. So let's see if they can side out here.
Eva Felduto sends in a deep serve. Zelenovic.
Yeah.
So much easier to see live in the moment when you're right behind the block.
But this is volleyball. It's you know.
Ooh, Felduto sends one off the tape.
Wow.
And Juravicious.
Just when I was coaching, there was always a couple players I wouldn't trust because they always think everyone was a touch. But there's other players I'd look to.
Oh no, a clinker off the tape. Julian Grimes gets it done, and a heartbreaker. Gets it done at the service line, and a sigh of relief for Penn State. It all comes down to this fifth set. Eva Felduto sends a rocket to Logan Bell, who throws up a dime. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. Back out to the pin to Kennedy Martin, who throws it to the
challenge.
Yeah, we have a challenge of the touch, to your point. Look. I don't know.
Oh, no touch.
Not even close.
Yeah.
2 off the defending national champs. You're feeling pretty good about the rest of your season. If you're Kennedy Martin back to work, wields the sideline, which is
there's that serve.
Wow. A missile handled by Kansas, and the block is handled by Caroline Juravicious. Tie set situation for a piece.
Yeah, so here's Kennedy Martin gets a kill.
30 minutes to follow. Selman gets a hand on it, and oh my!
Big time play.
Hopes at 6-6. Whoa, what a shot.
Swanson.
Selman goes off hands. It lands in front of the defensive players. High pressured situation here. Jordan Hopp throws in a deep float serve. And Kansas tips it into the block, but they won't go away yet. Deep 2 feet typically than 1, but they've been really working on that side of her game to step up. And there goes Selman. Over the block this time, but tighter moments, especially.
Yeah, and that's a relief because she's got such a great serve, so it's a relief.
Handled there by Grimes. Ooh, sneaky. Smart.
Prepare for it because that's an unusual play, and she's done that several times now, and she keeps scoring on that.
We haven't seen that sequence and combination yet in the match either, so sneaky stuff from Penn State. Meanwhile, Kansas keeps their fight alive and a chance to tie it up here. By the way, men.
There it is.
And they're avoiding the block of Zelenovic, which I think is a smart choice.
Yep.
The plot thickens here in set number 5. One-handed set from Dalton. Not a system play here. It's Martin, and why not? Penn State was the school of choice. She had a choice between Texas and...
Now they're getting to see high-level volleyball.
Wow. Nice serve there from Kansas. Stark setting from the 10-foot line. It's dangerous, but Jordan Hopp...
Yeah, good.
Throws it into the middle.
Here's another good serve, good pass. Here goes Juravicious.
Juravicious. Point of the match here. Kansas battling to stay in it. Penn State digs it out. Stark throws it to the pin. Selman throws it down, and Penn State survives. The defending national champs, battle-tested and unshaken, outlast Kansas in 5. A lot to look forward to this season.
Very impressed with Kansas. Man, they're going to think about this for a while in Game 4. They had their shots, right? But they got a lot to build on right now, and he's going to have a lot of coaching decisions to make on who's on the court.
Yeah, my goodness.
Yeah.
The options that they have. Well, a well-fought battle on the other side. The bigger moments, it means more.
It means more, and especially, like you saw, she got 2 big kills. Block on Patak, so
sometimes it's going to be bad.